A sexual assault scene in the first episode of Andor Season 2 revealed a sinister side of Star Wars fandom. I was fortunate enough to view Season 2 of Andor early, and I was immediately impressed by how Tony Gilroy's television program grounded the evil of the Empire. Planets destroyed and acts of genocide frequently mentioned, though seldom witnessed, are examples of the Empire's wickedness writ large, as we are accustomed to witnessing. However, Season 2 of Andor provides a far closer look at living under a fascist administration, focusing on the effects on women. For me, the conclusion of Andor Episode 3 was really unsettling. Two scenes, the child bride's wedding and an attempted sexual assault, are subtly juxtaposed. Since Gilroy is a talented author, I am confident that this placement was done on purpose to highlight the various ways that women suffer under fascist governments. The Imperial philosophy was popular on the Star Wars galaxy's insular, human-populated core worlds, including Chandrila. Take note of how few aliens attend Leia's wedding. I quickly guessed that the scene involving sexual assault would become contentious. Since I could easily see female voices being overshadowed by YouTubers who are primarily male, I even discussed it with my writers and asked Liz Declan to write our first reaction. In addition, Liz is one of my greatest writers and she had a lot to say about it. I want to address the precise route the conversation has already taken, which I neglected to mention in my call. There have been previous indications of sexual assault, and the Star Wars universe is a harsh one. The symbolism, as well as Jabba's disgusting tongue lick, is obvious, even if I am aware that the slave Leia costume was intended to invoke some classic Conan the Barbarian-style images. Liz points out that the Bix scenario looks a lot like one from the old Star Wars Expanded Universe comics. The similarity in character names may even be a clue that this isn't a coincidence. However, some viewers are naturally disturbed because this is the first time we have ever seen a sexual assault on film. Given that George Lucas created the Star Wars concept with children in mind, I had expected an argument that sexual assault had no place in the franchise. For the record, I do believe Disney may have wished to include a sensitivity warning on Disney+, but even then, I would disagree because Andor is clearly a more mature show meant for adult audiences. Thank you for viewing, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.